you this question. This whole concept of global capability centers is not new. We've known it for more than 2 decades now in different avatars of. We used to call them captives, then we used to call them GICs or global in-house centers, shared services, and I'm pretty sure there are other 3-letter acronyms that we've come across. But I think what's been phenomenal is the growth in terms of new setups and expansions over the last, I guess, couple of years. Now, what, in your opinion, is driving this explosive growth in GCCs?
I think it's a great question. I think there are probably 3 or 4 reasons why India. So let me talk a little bit about macro level. I mean, if you see post-COVID has been a real catalyst in terms of moving work into India. One, a lot of CEOs and exec members have realized that if you can work from home, you perhaps can do it somewhere better. Also, if you need scale, if you need talent, if you want to do something really fast, you need speed of execution, India is a place to be. I mean, if you look at almost 600 million people are below the age of 18. So, it's nobody, you don't need to be a rocket scientist to understand where the future of workforce is going to come from. So I think what India has done is migrated from kind of the labor arbitrage play to an intellectual arbitrage play, where you're looking at the quality of talent that you can bring in. So that's kind of number 2. Number 3 is around locations, and Indian infrastructure is getting better in terms of what used to be 20 years ago versus now. That was a big question mark over India. I think there's been a lot of investment in our infrastructure in terms of our power backup, etc. We see very large campuses. So that's another one. Third point will be around how it's becoming easier to do business in India. There used to be a lot of red tapes. There used to be a lot of discussions with the government, etc., etc. Now I think it's a lot easier to kind of set up a new capability. The grants and the support that you can get is brilliant. And finally, we are seeing a lot of expats who have gone and worked in the US or UK. They've moved back to India, and that brings a lot of content as well as business context, which India never had before. So I think that is creating a lot of new talent and exciting talent base in India.
No, that's fantastic. I think it's about scale, it's about content, and it's about context. And I think that last point is fascinating. So as always, Sumit, I think you should be an analyst and you'll take my job. But thanks a lot for being here.
Pleasure.
Thanks a lot.